So it has been a couple of months since we last caught up with Bobbi Althoff, and the last time we did, it looked like she had successfully pulled off the pump fake, at first acting as though she would be quitting the internet forever, while admitting to her haters that she had completely fallen off.
As you guys know, this podcast started off just with a girl with a dream to make more money. I didn't know I would fall off as quickly as I did. To be honest, I did think this was going to last a bit longer.
But then it was revealed that this was all a massive ploy to usher in her new podcast called Not This Again, where she and Drake would hop back into bed once again to create massive amounts of cringe.
I don't like this song again. What are you singing? I feel like I've heard what you're singing. Can I Shazam this?
No, I just made that up.
Okay.
People also say that I got a BBL, right? They call me BBL Drizzy, so...
Oh, that's true. Did you?
I don't know if my wagon looked crazy when I walked in here, but...
Now from the very start...
Drake? Gang, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? What?
Attempting
Stop
to
trolling.
recreate lightning in a bottle like this did not work. Yes, the interview itself did garner millions of views all of these months later, but in terms of the clips going viral, or this launching her new show into a different stratosphere, or really creating any sort of positive buzz for Bobbi
What y'all think? Bobbi fell off? Let me know.
online, it really did
Let me
not
know
work
down
out
in the
in
comments.
their favor, with Bobbi taking a brunt of the scrutiny online,
What the
while Drake at the
fuck?
very least came out with some funny moments at her expense.
You're cute. They don't think you look 40 in the face. You know, they think lovely things about you. And I think that you take that immediate reaction and you wear it, you know? You wear it like a romper.
Because the things that did get clipped were really just Drake subtly, or in some cases blatantly clowning on her, calling her a bad parent and essentially saying that she was being passed around the industry.
Leaving on your daughter's first birthday was
She was pass around. She's a
was
pass
a
around.
slapper.
12 months old.
No, I'm just saying it's not like she's not
She
gonna
did not.
remember the childhood trauma that you caused her until she watches these interviews back, and that
The
is like,
childhood trauma was
Had-
crazy.
No. If you had a superhero name, what would it be? BBC girl.
Oh, okay. That's where we're gonna end. That's crazy. How
Wait,
about you redo
sorry.
that without that?
Sorry,
Go
if you had a superhero name, what would it be? What would it be? The world thinks that you just
I'm a whore.
no.
That's definitely what
No, they
people
just think that
say.
you magnetically attract the biggest anacondas on planet Earth.
Overall, I do feel like this podcast was a tough watch for anyone with an IQ level above room temperature.
I mean, bro, that was hard to watch just off those clips you showed, gang. Like, bro. Like, that shit was mad corny. Mad fucking corny, no cap.
And my immediate thought
The
after
hell?
seeing all of this different promo was that Drake now owned Bobbi's likeness in some sort of way. Because not only did he essentially launch her into the mainstream a couple of years back, but it was clear to me that he was now making a conscious effort to try and revive her from the ashes of irrelevance.
I'm gonna take my shoes off.
Oh wow!
Because it's not comfortable.
Excuse
I didn't say my shirt. I said
Wow,
my
we're gonna
shoes,
get
so
right
worry.
into it, huh?
You act like I said my shirt.
No, I know,
So
but
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
take my
saying. I
shoes
didn't know
off.
if you wanted people.
But why is he so freaky though? Like, come on, bro. Why is Drake being so freaky, man? Dang, you one of the biggest rappers ever do it, multi-billionaire off this music shit. Like, pretty sure you got all the pussy ever. Like, why you gotta be freaky right now? Like, bro, he's mad freaky.
People didn't know how
Freaky as hell.
comfy we get.
But now in the 5 months since the
It's not even
humiliation
funny.
ritual, Hawk Tua 2.0 has had
Dang.
nearly nothing going on. Yes, she did do an interview with Kevin Durant 2 months after that did do
KD.
decently, but much like with Drake, I think it was more about the fact that Kevin rarely does interviews, and so naturally his massive amount of fans were inclined to watch.
Would you date someone with kids?
How many kids are we talking?
Like 6.
Hell no. The fuck?
And honestly, if anything, I think that this was really just KD doing a solid for his longtime friend,
Be a real one.
who I truly think does have a vested business interest in the industry plant herself.
Welcome
That
to
shit funny.
a much more refined, poised, and pleasant.
Pleasant. I don't know about that.
I know. I don't
I think
know.
that was just a word you.
I'm trying to get you brand deals.
Now, when we further dissect the wilting of this plant,
Right
you may
there.
notice that she is only posting at a pace of around one podcast every 2 months with her new show. And I must say, to her credit, she really did try and drop the dry, rude, sarcastic vibe.
And plus, the new podcast shit, I didn't even know that. I don't even really watch Bobbi like that. Like, I know about her, but no, I ain't really watch. No shit. Hey.
Open and less confrontational with her guest.
I've only been to one concert.
They never just brought you and said, come on, Bobby.
It was one time. No, he didn't.
Come on, little Bobby.
But overall, she is still incredibly boring and poorly researched. It's like she really brings nothing new to the table. And even worse, she has seemingly teamed up with the likes of Logan Paul to be sponsored by Pisswater Prime.
I am that comfortable because I drink Prime. Yeah.
And that kind of combination is kind of
Sorry,
like
but
diarrhea
Prime is
sponsoring
ass. I
an EDM
tried
festival portable.
My fault. Let me pause it. Prime is so fucking, like, bro, I tried that shit. Fuck you talking about? That shit is garbage.
Potty. Now that's some nasty shit.
What you do is get you in Arizona. Arizona's hit, bro. Please sponsor me, Arizona. I'm getting that one day.
Now, regardless of her only releasing 5 episodes, with 2 of them now being deleted due to poor performance, she is already moving on to the next season of her newfound show. And in the announcement trailer, she is becoming painfully self-aware.
My first marriage fell apart. Everybody thinks I'm a bad person because I missed my daughter's first birthday. And I don't even know if me and Drake are still friends.
That feels very specific. Do you remember how well I was doing 2 years ago?
You were huge,
Yeah,
and now you feel irrelevant,
I am.
obsolete,
Yeah.
unpopular.
So this little skit is essentially
Damn.
Bobbi addressing the elephant in the room in the most sarcastic way possible, spelling out each and every so-called hate comment that she has received since her popularity online began to unfold.
Do you want to know what I did last night?
Yes.
I watched a 45-minute video on YouTube about my fall off. Studying Bobbi Althoff's fall off. That's what it was called.
People love to see a train wreck.
In my old videos, I would play this character, this girl who was unlikable, who was a bitch, didn't research anyone she interviewed. Fast forward and I read all those comments and I'm like, I'm not gonna be a bitch anymore. I'm gonna try to be likable. And now my videos went from getting millions of views to nothing. No one watches what I do anymore.
No one watches them anymore.
So clearly Bobbi is a fan of the work of this channel. In all seriousness though, this is pretty much Bobbi explicitly stating that she will be going back to biting the deadpan, funny Marco style that made her go viral in the first place.
What do I do?
Well, do you think going back to this old character, this persona, would help you?
Yeah, it would help me.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Okay.
I probably know what's kind of going on. I mean, like, you switched it and like you say you fell off, bro. If it works, bro. If it's not fucking broken, don't fucking fix it, bro. So you had like this, I guess, persona. You switched it because people saying you're bitchy, and now you fall off, bro. Tough, bro. Tough, man.
It made me more money, right? It made
Yeah,
me
but
more.
it's not just about the money. It's
It
about
is
the
about
craft.
money.
It's about the love.
Everything.
Of the-
It's about the money. Oh, damn, bro. Take that back.
I think. I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Okay. It made me more money, right? It made
Yeah,
me
but
more.
it's not just about the money. It's
It
about
is
the
about
craft.
money.
It's about the love.
Everything
Of the
is about money.
About the interview.
Right, bro. Like, at least have some type of love for the game. Excuse me, but fuck, bro. Like, damn, bro, you just doing this for money, bro? Well, shit, that's what you get. Damn, of course you're gonna fall off. You got your money back, nigga.
No one gives a flying fuck about nice Bobbi. She's sold out, now she's back. And better than ever, and bitchier than ever.
So I go back to the character.
Great work today.
I go back to the character, you're saying?
So brave.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do it. And if I don't make money, then you don't get paid, so.
And while Bobbi may act like she's in on the entire joke, or like she does not care what people online have to say about her, she has left this very long trail of breadcrumbs that suggest otherwise. In fact, she removed that trailer from YouTube after it got only around 10,000 views in a couple of days, likely due to the poor performance. And I say that
For me, nigga, I'll be doing backflips. Bro, if my video got 10,000 in a few days, bro. I'm calling everybody on my phone, and I'm gonna be like, yo, quit your jobs. We made it. Bro, that, oh my gosh, bro. Niggas be having it good.
Because she has admitted to doing this in the past, as she really thinks that she has to remove any sign of failure from her life.
Because I was putting out 10, 15, 20 videos a day, getting no views. And I thought it was so cringe, but I was like, well, whatever. I would delete them, of course, after a day because I didn't want to leave a history of me failing.
And I sat through this hour...
Man, shit, you go on my channel, man. My shit look like kind of like what you talking about, but I ain't like you, bro. I ain't deleting shit, bro. This is me. Fuck you saying, bro. I'm a prevail through that shit. Them zeros gonna have way more zeros and a whole bunch of numbers after a while. Guarantee that. I'm gonna keep going. Keep talking my shit.
Only around 11 months ago when things were going significantly better for her.
And if you're watching this video too, I advise you do the same thing, and no matter what you do, bro, just keep grinding, keep going, bro.
The entire hour, around 40 minutes of it was dedicated to her discussing her haters online, especially in regards to comment sections and how much they break her down on a daily basis.
When my face looks really bad because I get bad filler and people all have some...
Your face look bad? I was just about to say, you look pretty. What? You're not ugly.
Fuck you.
You kind of block it out, you don't read it, or you do read it and just...
I mean, I heavily filter my own comments.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like
you can't say ugly. You can't say... You should see my filters. My comment filters are like ugly, Botox, filler.
I'm not doing that. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I'm not pussy.
When trying to do anything on the internet is to know when to let the comment section go. You know, I for one really love to read the comment section on most of my videos. Even when my viewers are crushing me for something I've done wrong throughout this 7-year career I found myself in, which has obviously happened many times, it's like at least I know you guys are being real with me. Bobbi, on the other hand, has completely fallen victim to the internet abyss, where she has been eaten alive by random people online.
She was one. She's not going to remember that. My parents worked on so many of my birthdays, but that is people's biggest critique of me, is that I left my daughter on her first birthday. Like, that makes me a bad mom because I interviewed Drake on my daughter's first birthday.
I would interview Drake on my daughter's first birthday and throw a party separately. Go ahead and judge that. I'm sorry, like...
We knew this in a video that I'd made previously about her in the past.
I agree.
That she was not cut out for this life when she was tearing up, voice cracking while talking about it.
What I'm putting out based on what the comments are saying, and sometimes it's just constructive criticism. It can be a little mean, but yeah, it doesn't bother me too much.
But in that same vein, she also admits that her haters are essentially her lifeblood.
My personality is annoying. I'm annoying. Why am I still trying? I'm a horrible mom.
At least they're talking about you.
I honestly, yeah, because when it's too quiet, I'm like, excuse me, where are my haters at? Now I'm falling off.
She also does the delusional thing where she believes that everyone who has something negative to say about her online must be pigeonholed into a certain box. Specifically, she claims that they all must be conservative men, suggesting to comedian Trevor Wallace that all of his fans are essentially cut from this same cloth.
I think I do stuff for both sides. Like, I'll make a video talking shit about guys who drive like Camaros, and then I'll also like make fun of like baristas. So like you can really appease both.
This is creative though.
But yeah, my celebrity.
That's crazy. Do you know what I realized?
What?
That your #1 fans are my #1 haters. I think that's my...
Get this, Bobbi Althoff does not support the troops.
She also shared this same sentiment during an interview with Teddy Swims, that like I said has now been deleted.
Those are good hate comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope that your
I thought
haters
this dude was
talk
Jake
to my
Paul.
haters
That's crazy.
and get more clever with their mean
Yeah. Don't he look like a fat ass Jake Paul? His ass look like a fat ass Jake Paul. Let me know, bro.
They
He do,
really
bro.
mean
He
things
do.
like that. Just
Mine are evil. Mine are racist. Very racist. All of my haters look exactly like each other. They all look the same. They're all
say
in
it
the
black.
military.
man, I think that's like the worst part. As I could imagine.
How are they racist if they're all white though?
They all love Jesus.
It's actually a quite interesting...
Is that
They're
bad?
all in the military.
Man, I think that's
They're
like the worst
all-
part. As I could imagine, like
They all love Jesus.
It's actually...
Oh, I kind of see what she's talking about. Oh, okay. Because, yeah, you do have them, those comments, Jesus is king.
Yeah,
I get what she's
to
saying.
see all
Never
the different
mind.
emotions
Never
she has
mind.
around the people who do not support her,
That
whether
shit's
it
funny.
be crying in an interview,
But
or
you
venting
should've
to a
said that.
guest,
That sounds
or in a
wrong.
joking matter like this TikTok voiceover she made.
Welcome to day 4 of becoming the person who I want to be myself. 6 months to do them. Part of this change that I want to make is not giving any weight to people's opinions who just don't matter. People who could only dream of living a life as great as mine. I know who I am. I feel confident in the choices I've made in my life. At the end of the day, it's my life, not yours. My kids are happy because my kids are my whole world. It means I am happy. I'm also working at paying more attention to people who say nice and letting those carry more weight in my life. So thank you to everybody who's been, because there are way more of you than the people who hate. Still, fuck you guys who hate me. There's really no reason for it. But you do. If hating me makes you hate yourself less, then go ahead.
Oh, and last but not least...
Was she just trauma dumping? What the fuck was that commentary?
It's the one where she is legitimately
Fuck.
crying into a cell phone camera about comments online.
Okay, I hate to make a video like this because it's embarrassing, and I know that I'm gonna see this a month from now and be like, why did you post that? And also posting this shows that I care, and I don't. All the comments are about how I'm ran through, and oh, look, another one, or he probably doesn't know how ran through she is, or just mean things. As much as I wish that these comments didn't get to me, it's like, I'm human, and if you got this many negative things said about you every day, it would get to you too. Because I hope if you're one of the people who hate me, maybe you'll watch this and reconsider it.
Like, girl, if you do not put that phone down.
Posting as much because all of my comments are just so mean. People are so mean to me on the internet, and it's like, what? Because they say I sleep with every guest, and it's like, literally, I do not. But you won't ever believe that. One day my kids are gonna be old enough to read these comments, and it's like, why do you guys hate me so much? I don't get it. I don't know what I did to deserve that.
Yeah, I think her problem is like she's addressing the hate, and she's just like in it. Like, bro, I don't hate you. Like, of course, it comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
I never
It comes
understand
with
people who are crying, tears in their eyes.
If you know you ain't sleeping with all these people you're collabing with and all this shit, then it shouldn't get to you. That's how I think. If someone's accusing me of something, and fuck it, man, like, bro, everybody accusing me of something, like, and I know I ain't do it, then ain't no point of getting, just prove your innocence, just keep doing your thing. Like, I don't know, bro, but
then they open up the phone
type
like,
of mentality
hey, let me record
have.
myself. It makes no fucking sense. One thing I also found interesting
Bro,
is
put
that
your
she has
fucking
this
dogs
stark
away.
shift between the character she plays on her podcast
Ugh,
and who
his
she
feet
believes
dirty as
herself to be
fuck.
in real life. It's almost like acting like this bitchy person on her show has damaged the way she feels about herself internally. This is something that she discussed on this podcast as well.
I'm like snapping into this like blunt, dry personality that I.
And that's another thing I thought, like, if you have like this persona or whatever and you portray online and that's not really you and all this shit, then how is it getting to you? Like, if that makes sense. I don't know.
I'm trying not to smile or
That's
anything.
what I think.
There's no, and then the most awkward part ever is when you're done. You stop and you're like, all right, that's a wrap. And then everybody's like, okay, let's be normal now. And like, it's such an awkward thing to do that every single episode is a little bit awkward.
But now, as you saw in the new trailer, she really knows that her only chance to returning to prosperity is to return to making the same type of deadpan content that she became known for back in 2023. This is something she also admits here.
I feel like I got out of character for a minute there for a few episodes. I started to get insecure of the character because of comments, right? Because they're like, oh, that person's rude, she's whatever. But then I realized that's what grew my page. So if I'm editing a podcast and there's like too much of us being normal, I'm like, cut.
That can't go in it.
But sadly, I do not think that even a return to this bitchy behavior was going to save her career at this point. Because at the end of the day, she, like many we have discussed before, whether it be the Hawk to a Girl or several others in the past, really had no foundation when it came to their fan base. You know, it's like all these people rushed in because her clips were going viral for a moment and she was with Drake and Lil Yachty and several other online stars. But at some point the bit does get old, and when everyone has peeked behind the curtain and seen that all the negativity has destroyed someone like this behind the scenes, her specific style no longer works. It's like the fourth wall has been broken, and it's no longer fun for those people who thought that she was genuinely like this.
You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken, just on the thing, you pull it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man.
But I want to know what you guys think about the current state of Bobbi down below, and who would you rather be between her and Hawk Tuah? Because at least Hawk was self-aware enough knowing that she was just a simple-minded girl who somehow found riches by talking about her ability to suck dick on the side of a street, who really rode the wave until it crashed horrifically. Now Bobbi, on the other hand, can't really seem to come to grips about how and why she got famous by bouncing around the industry, and she also can't see why that is her reputation, even though early on in damn near every single interview she was asking the male guest if they would sleep with her.
I'd do it.
Thank you.
Like, that man Drake was literally playing in her face throughout this entire interview, literally trolling her ass, and she was too blind to see it.
I have a lot of great friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You do have a lot of those. Well, I want to be somewhere on the list.
Okay. I think we can make that happen.
Yeah.
I love that.
I thought we were last time, but then
We're
it's
getting
like-
close. We're getting close.
But either way, I do want to know y'all's thoughts down below. Have you ever tried to sit through an entire Bobbi Althoff podcast?
Damn.
Do you think that she could get her flame back up once again? Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. I gotta tell you guys, it feels great to be back. I know my upload schedule has really been all over the place, but now I'm really back full time. We're going full steam ahead, so I thank you guys for your continued support.
That
But either
shit
way,
is fucking funny, man. God damn. Y'all think Bobbi fell off? Let me know down below.